You should change to the player cam temporarily just so I can eat the Snickers.
We got a match. It's going to be Karna versus FX DFW Dakpo. All right, so it looks like right now, you know, they're going to start off at a stage that has a lot of room and a lot of platforms. Good for both of them. So Sheik is going to be able to control the space really well. In neutral, Sheik controls everything. The main reason that Zero Suit is so powerful in this matchup, though, is that her punish game is immaculate.
Something I think I say every time I see this matchup happen is maybe Sheik has more openings. That's true. But Dakpo gets so much more out of a single opening than Sheik does off of a single opening. And we might be seeing one of those openings right now. Dakpo utilizing that up air. He shot it that way, I think, expecting some DI along to away. And that time, I think he got tricked up a little bit by the fact that Karna actually DI'd in.
Definitely a possibility. Right now, Sheik has the percent lead, but the big thing is that Sheik still has to kill. Sheik killing Zero Suit, not the easiest thing in the world. Zero Suit killing Sheik, oh, I can do that at 60. I can do that right now. Watch me, says Dakpo.
Especially with this kind of damage. The one thing, though, is I'm worried that this much percentage might make it difficult for him to find some of those follow-ups.
That said, his follow-ups actually connect at crazy high percents. Down throw to up air. Ooh. Doesn't matter. Karna got that really off-stage far back air.
Yeah, Dakpo maybe getting a little bit greedy. He wanted to...
Ooh, he wanted that so bad, and he made it back. Wow, that's nuts.
This man is a lunatic. This man's a lunatic.
This man, the reach on that whip, though.
I mean, think about Dakpo. In his position, he's like, you know what? I'm down a lot. I need something decisive to bring this back. And in the previous interaction, he did overextend, and Karna's right there to punish.
But if he had got it, though, he would have been in an insanely good position.
Yes. Would have been a game changer. But, man, Karna, he's just looking so crisp right now. Nair, I think, created there with the back air, did it not?
Yes, I believe so. And that's that's going to happen a lot because Dakpo really wants to get the Nair. His Nair leads into everything.
And it comes out really quick. Has some nice coverage on it as well. So you can expect Dakpo to use it like he did right there.
The landing Nair can get him grabs, it can get him up airs, it can get him everything he needs.
It's almost like a Sheik's Fair to some extent.
Oh yeah, I believe Denti told me that it actually has almost the same frame data as far as recovery and when it comes out.
Ooh, but he's not recovering from that one.
Definitely not. But the only reason that he can't fair people across the stage is because she doesn't have the same aerial mobility, which I mean, I haven't checked for myself, but I kind of believe it. It gets the same stuff. And Sheik can landing fair to grab, Zero Suit can landing Nair to grab. You know, combos.
Yeah, but I think that the one big thing as well is how the move works from a coverage standpoint, right? Whereas Denti using those fairs gets a lot of coverage directly in front of him, Dakpo gets coverage all around him whenever he uses that Nair, particularly from the front and the back.
Yeah, the back hitbox not nearly as good as the front hitbox, but definitely can still cover plenty of room. And right now, speaking of covering room, Karna doing a really good job of covering center stage, keeping Dakpo out. And he wants to keep doing this. He definitely needs to keep Zero Suit on the edge. That's where he's going to like thrive in this matchup.
Ooh, wow, I love that that little back air.
Out.
Oh, but he gets pineapple.
No.
Dakpo, you can see the disappointment on his face in the player cam.
Karna at 15 right now. He's looking like he's about to be 2-0 and a let's go to bracket reset. Like 2-0 and a handshake, but not quite yet.
2-0 and a let's go?
Yeah, 2-0.
Ooh, I love
really
the read. That was an excellent read with that down smash. That had to be a mistake. I think he was trying to do a drop down up air.
Definitely, but he ended up getting the up smash instead. Regardless, we know Dakpo's playing the way that he needs to get back into this game. He's taking the risks that are necessary, and he's actually connecting.
But the one thing that I noticed was Dakpo took a lot of risks in that last game as well, and Karna did a really good job of punishing them so consistently.
And that, anytime you miss a grab as Zero Suit, you're just begging to be comboed by Sheik.
Honestly, whenever I saw the last game, whenever I saw winners finals, I didn't think that Karna had it in him. But right now, he's looking like he's in the zone right now. He is so focused, and he is on the verge of resetting this bracket. Dakpo barely making it back on stage, but finds an air waiting for him. Bouncing Fish is going to send this to set 2.
Did you see how many times they ran off stage after each other? Nuts. All right.
But, I mean, think about it. Sheik, great edge guarding tools. Dakpo has the down B, which is off stage.
It's disgusting. And now,
Ugh.
Gross.
It's gross.
But anyway, that was the bracket reset. Karna took that 2-0. Now both players in losers bracket.
But
Going right back to where they started in the first game.
But here's the thing, neighbor. One thing that I associate a lot with Dakpo is he's the kind of player who likes to decipher the person sitting next to him. And the longer the set goes, the more time he has with that puzzle. And I've seen him in sets. Sets go for an incredibly long time, and you can just see the difference between game 1 and 2 versus games 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, and even though Dakpo definitely took the first set between these two decisively, set 2 goes to Karna, but now, like, Karna adapted, and now it's time for Dakpo to come right back.
Love the way that he was able to scoop him up with that up tilt. That's a deceptive hit range on it, which I really like.
It's also a very fast move. It's really dangerous if Sheik's just like try to pressure too much and don't know when to be safe.
Precisely. Really close to Dakpo, liking the fair there just to make sure that he can get intercepted. But whoa, that had to be a mistake from Karna. When did he lose his jump?
Potentially lost his jump? I'm not quite sure, but I mean, Dakpo was going out like a crazy man after him. Ooh, trying to go for those void combos, got the needles, didn't happen. But now he's on, oof. Now he's got some stage control.
Oh, that was an excellent grab from Dakpo. Oh, bean!
And a really good
what? Dude, what?
So, the first couple of hits of that move have insane knockback. Like, because, I don't know what Sakurai was thinking, but all these multi-hit moves, the first hits of them have crazy knockback. That's why we saw Mario kill Sonic at 0. That's why we saw Ally kill 6WX off the top at 0 once. I mean, it's weird. And with all that rage too, if you just hit the first hits, they go flying off the top.
That was dumb, dude.
that was definitely a way for Dakpo to jump back into this game.
Oh yeah. I mean, he had the 2-stack. I got mad props for Dakpo, but I look at kills like that sometimes, and I'm just.
Hey man,
I feel like Luigi's whenever he's not doing anything, the little head scratch.
Feel like, what happened?
What?
I swear there was a Sheik here just a minute ago.
But here we go, game 2 in set number 2. And really close from a percentage standpoint.
Whoa, that's it.
That bear was so smart.
The bear was especially smart because it turned Zero Suit around. So if you don't know, the grab box of Zero Suits to grab the ledge from behind is much smaller than from facing the stage.
Yep.
So that bear, even though it was just a weak hit and it didn't send Zero Suit out that much, it turned her around so she couldn't make it back.
And that's really big. Not being able to access those magnet hands makes it so that Dakpo loses a stock really early on.
And that means that Karna can get insane extra credit. Again, almost lapping him in percent.
Honestly, with this match, it just seems like whichever player gets momentum first ends up taking it. And Karna drawing first blood definitely has the wind in his sails. But Dakpo has been getting so many of these grabs. Up air won't be enough to KO just yet, but it's getting closer and closer to the point where that won't.
This will be it. One more down throw to up air. Ooh, but Karna has really good DI to escape it.
So scary, but nice.
Karna fishing for that air dodge, but not actually waiting it out. Just kind of waiting for some time and then going for it.
Beautiful.
Nice up the outer shield.
We recognized the aggression from Karna. He's been doing so many aerials out of those jumps, and that perfect shield into up B was the proper punish for that scenario.
But now, Dakpo still has a little bit of a hill to climb. 91% deficit right now. But, I mean, we've seen Zero Suit come back from worse.
Yeah. I mean, it all goes back to that initial thought. Dakpo, he's not going to be getting as many openings. Whoa, that was so smart!
God! And we got the void combo we've been looking for. He used the needles to snipe him out of that side B tether, and then he got the bouncing fish to seal out the stock decisively.
I cannot believe that. That was incredible. That was so good. Because the way that the whip works, it's not like you get the whip and then you automatically just on the ledge. No, you got the little Tarzan-esque swinging motion, and right there the needles, in the slight delay when you were here, ends up clipping Dakpo, and we're going to game 3.
Going to game 3, back to Dreamland. We've seen him on this stage before do some nasty things to Karna, but, I mean, that is not saying that Karna can't do some nasty things to Dakpo here as well.
It's true. That's true. Well, let's see how this is going to play out for Dakpo. Starting off relatively strong, but here comes Karna's chance to play. 20% difference between both of these players as Karna was able to net 20. Missing that grab, finds the rapid jabs waiting for him, and this is the perfect opportunity for Dakpo here. Up airs. No 1B, going for the down B instead. Really interesting option choice, actually.
And now it's Karna's turn to really take advantage of the stage control that he's created, but not quite, because Dakpo did an excellent job of getting out of that situation, out of the corner, and now he's in center stage.
And it is just back and forth with both of these players.
Back and forth with stage control, back and forth with who's hitting who, back and forth in percents.
I mean, I'm curious. Maybe that last KO, do you think it's going to dissuade Dakpo from going deep?
I mean, there's certainly a chance, but I don't think that Dakpo's the kind of player who will just drop everything because one stock went bad.
That's true.
I think he's definitely smart enough to say, you know what?
Oh, what a tech from Karna! I cannot believe he's still in this.
My goodness.
I cannot believe that tech. That was a tech of the gods,
That
but
man,
the up B is still going to end
He was
it.
given another lease on life, but that lease expired.
Yeah.
And it looks like Dakpo gave him the eviction notice.
The eviction notice.
And right now, it looks like Dakpo has a decent lead. He's at a high percent, but right now, if he can tack on some extra credit, ooh, really good grenade to just get out of that situation. If he can tack on some extra credit, it'll be looking really, really solid. This,
Alleviating pressure from the ledge via needles as he was falling down. Love it. Karna's been so solid with his needle game all day.
and he's going to need to use those to seal a stock off soon, because if he doesn't, it's going to look grim. Ooh, there we go. Solid forward smash to punish that get-up attack. Now Karna, he can cover this percent relatively quickly. Sheik does do a lot of low percent combos. So this is the last stock. Both players on their last stock of their tournament lives right now. Whoever takes this next stock is going to be Shockwave's champion.
I mean, are we going to be seeing the 2P? It's looking tough right now for Karna. This is when he needs to tap into the zone. He's been reading so much about it, but can he do it now like he was able to against Austin last week?
Yeah, like he said, he doesn't really start to play at full potential until he's given up. And once he's almost given up, he then decides,
What if
no,
I
can do this. What if I can?
Man, I thought that he was going to be giving up after that down B connected, but he's
the
right
really
back
sick
on the
down
offensive.
tilt.
That down tilt, you're right, it popped out so nicely, but this is Dakpo's chance. Goes for the dash attack instead.
Karna going way deep because he knows that Zero Suit does not want to follow him down there, so he can ensure that he makes it back to the stage.
Nice,
No!
getting the grab.
That was so, like, that grenade definitely probably was not intentional.
Oh, can he make it back? He's still living. This is such a close game. But how is he going to KO? How is he going to get this KO? Up
And
air
the up
is gonna
air
take
is going
it.
to seal it. A very, very close game between the two, but Zero Suit just has more kill options
It's
to throw
true.
out.
And that was the big thing. Whenever I think about the match in general, traditionally Sheik is supposed to really start strong in the early game and struggle a bit in the end game. But what we saw was a little bit of a reverse, where at the beginning, Dakpo really asserted a lot of control, especially since he got that first stock off. Piled on the percentage, and I just feel like it was really tough at that point for Karna to really come back.
It's definitely difficult for a Sheik who's losing to come back.
Yes.
He did a very good job of bringing it very close, but at the end, he just didn't have as many kill options to throw out. Dakpo able to just throw out those up airs because they're so multi-purpose.
Exactly.
Both killing and combo moves.
Precisely.